Tie-dye. I start by washing the socks I will be using. Then I make sure they're damp before starting this process. For the pairs I will be doing a classic swirl. I'm doing the same design for each sock, but you can mix and match your patterns. Next pair of socks, I rubber band the socks into different sections. After rubber banding the damp socks, fill up bottles of water. Make sure not to overflow because the pigments can be washed out or just not enough color. To my driveway for better lighting and for I didn't have to worry about staining the floor. I used the dye in different sections of the sock. Make sure that if you want a saturated color, you put a lot of dye on. The pink pigment is a great example of putting too much water in because the color is really light and won't show up after you wash it. Put the colors on the sock. You want to wrap the sock in plastic wrap to keep the fabric damp. Repeating this step on the next sock in this set. This part, I'm unwrapping the sock, taking off all the rubber bands. If they're too hard to get off, or if you don't have any plans of reusing them, you can cut them off. This sock is probably one of my favorites design wise. If you wash it, the colors are gonna come out to a certain extent. So if you really want the vibrant colors, you should put a lot of dye on and let it set for longer. But I let these socks set for 24 hours. I really liked how everything turned out. I also did a few extra things like both of these shorts. This one I ended up turning into a crop top, and I also trimmed this one. This one is a great example of shaking the bottle because the dye wasn't shaken for a while I was making these. You can see little purple spots, and they're even easier to see in person, but in this one, the pink also turned out better. Guess what, guys? It's officially been 3 years since I started my channel. I started it on July 20th, so technically my 3-year anniversary to YouTube was on Sunday, but we get the point. It's crazy to think I started my channel with ukulele music and the background of kinetic sandcrafts. But now I make historical animations and play Roblox. Hopefully by next year, my videos will get a little more views, but for now, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family. I can't wait to bring more exciting and amazing videos to you. See you next time. Bye.